So what the fuck just happened? Okay, for those of you who don't religiously read social media, also known as the real chads of the world, the Blast Premier games got delayed by a long time because the teams refused to join the TeamSpeak. At least that's the message we were told on stream. Why did they do this? Because they wanted an agreement between the CSPPA and the tournament organisers to be brokered when it comes to their voice and video recordings and how they are handled. The players believe it is wrong that they have no idea who has access to these recordings. They also don't like having their screens recorded, as the recordings, and I quote, severely affect the performance of the PC. The game could then not be started as the players refused to have their screens recorded, have their webcams on, and didn't want Blast in their TeamSpeak. So now for some opinions. The players, or rather the CSPPA, do kind of have a point about the voice recordings. The idea that the recordings are not handled in a specific way that ensures their security is wrong. If Blast are leaking private information, as put forward in the CSPPA statement, then this is a huge problem. But it is a problem that the teams have contractually agreed to. The statement put out by the CSPPA states that Blast requires the recording to take place, which strongly implies a contractual agreement which would have been signed by the teams, not the players. The teams are inherently complicit in this. It is the fault of the teams if there are no measures explicitly stated in these contracts for how the data shall be handled. The issue of screen recording, to me, is somewhat ridiculous. Recording CSGO in 2020 does not impact PC performance to a point where it causes issues. I know that there are a lot of dimwits who freak out when their FPS goes from 301 to 299, but a professional gamer making 6 figures a year should have a PC capable of playing CSGO and recording it. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's not that intensive of a game. They should also be able to record video. I refuse to accept that this is an actual issue. Something else that you should probably note is that the reason a lot of this recording has been enforced is that this year we found out coaches were cheating, and had been cheating for quite a while. We have also had evidence of stream sniping pop up, and this is all what led to this mandatory recording of things. It's not just about the tournament organisers wanting to milk all the players for the content, it is also a question of competitive integrity. Finally, I get that the CSPPA wanted the strike to seem impactful, but the players, or the CSPPA, should have announced it ahead of time. The only person who is impacted more by a surprise strike are the fans, who ultimately have no say in any of the changes to the contracts being signed. It's a terrible move in terms of PR, and should have been reconsidered. A simple announcement on Monday explaining the reasons for this action would have made it go over a lot better. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Leave a like, sub, do whatever you want. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.